right, today is the 23rd, and welcome to the bridge of the Starship Newbie Prize. We are on the captain's deck today, doing a mission briefing. Actually, we're going to be looking at 7 Days to Die 1.0, hopefully stable. We're not going to be doing a gameplay today. Not going to be doing a blood moon. We are looking forward to the release of 1.0 stable version, leaving the current experimental version, and that should be taking place, if everything goes as planned, everything that I've heard anyway, on the 25th. Today's the 23rd, it's Tuesday, should be on Thursday, the 25th. It should be going stable, which means everything that we are doing now is going to be wiped. It's going to be a new game, fresh start. Everything is going to be gone that we have been playing. So no need in doing that today, but what I have planned for you today is a look at the new POIs in 7 Days to Die. They have said that there's over 100 new POIs, and a lot of those are just little add-ins, like little campsites, maybe a car and a couple of tents, something like that. That is included in the new POI. So what I have found, and I will post a link to this to give him credit, is a mod that allows you to see in-game whether it is a new POI or one from the past collections. In other words, it's new to this current 1.0, meaning we've never seen it before. So that's what we're going to do today. I've installed the mod, and again, I will post a link in the YouTube settings. When this goes official on YouTube, when I post it up on that, I will post a link to this new mod, so that if you wanted to, you could use it for your next playthrough when it starts here in next week or so, even this week for some. It'll be next Tuesday before I look at it, before we look at our new mission. So what we're going to do today is look at some new POIs, and I'm not going to do any in-depth look because I don't want to ruin it for anybody. But we are going to be looking at the outside just to see what they look like. Hey Shane, welcome sir. Welcome to the bridge. Actually, we're in the captain's deck. And again, you can see the crew is still on shore leave. Anyway, we're going to be looking at this. And let me tell you what the mod allows us to do. If I go to... let me get on the right screen here. If I go to the teleporter and I put in this simple asterisk, it will bring up all of the new bases, because what this mod does is it goes in and labels with a color the new bases, the new POIs, not bases, the new POIs. So for instance, let me get out of this and I will show you kind of what we do. So we're in the teleport to POI screen, and you can see the pages here. This is on all. You can go to the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and tier 5. Okay? So this is what happens if we put in the asterisk. Immediately you see in the all tier or filter, you see these asterisks that are color coded. Some are yellow, some are green. I'm not sure if there's any other colors. There are, I think. Yellow and green. Well, we'll find out. But anyway. So you can see the asterisks. When you play the game and you come up to a POI, you normally get this information with skulls that tell you the difficulty. But this mod will add a colored asterisk indicating that it is a new POI. Pretty cool little mod. So what we're going to do is go over here to Tier 5. Now these are the Tier 5 new POIs. Now let me just say this. I looked at several maps. Okay, I did a brand new Navscan map, and I looked at the same information here, and it didn't have near this many new POIs in the Navgan map. There were 2 or 3 left off, and I noticed that because I did it on this is the map that we've been playing. It's a random gen map, and so I'd looked at it here before I did the Navscan map, and I noticed that there were more new POIs. Now another disclaimer is I'm just going by this guy's mod, so I'm assuming by that he's correct in the indication that this is a new POI, and I think some of them are correct because they've been talked about, and we've seen in some of the official 7 Days to Die clips. So having said that, let's look at the Tier 5. What I'm saying is this. This may not be a complete collection of the new POIs because I got 1 or 2 different ones at another map I looked at. Still the same. A lot of them were repeats, but I noticed, well, this one is not on the random gen that I looked at on over here. And then a couple of these weren't even on the Navscan map. So when you random generate a map, you may get something different. You're going to have most of these, but there may be 1 or 2 that aren't included in this random gen, if you get what I mean, because it's a random gen, I'm assuming. Okay, so let's go to the first one. We'll take a flyover of the military base Post 1, and you can see that there's several locations of the military base. So let's get over here, see if we can fly around a little bit. Let me log in. Let me load in here. Okay, here we go, finally. Okay, so boy, my computer is really doing some stupid stuff here. Okay, so you can see the new military base right here, and I don't need it to be dark 30, but this little base here, again, I'm not going to fly in and spoil the inside of it, but I just wanted to give you an indication of what it looks like. And also I wanted to do this because I want to maybe do a horde base in one of these new ones. If it's one that I haven't seen, it's a brand new, this would make a nice little horde base. Might be too big. I don't want to ruin the whole thing because it's just might be too big. And I'm going to go ahead and set this to let me see how to do this. What is this, day 29? We'll just keep it on 29. I don't care what it is. There we go. Much better, much better. Okay, so new military base. I think this is going to be a fun place to explore. Pretty cool, pretty cool. You can almost envision this would be a good horde base, maybe for multiple players. If you had friends that were playing with you, this might be a great little horde base right here. All right, enough of this. Everybody see the possibilities there? Okay, let's go back to the teleporter. And this time let's go look at the football stadium. There is a new football stadium, the Navsgan Athletic Complex. Looks like it's going to be in the snow biome here. Let me get up high. Again, let everything load in. I don't know why it's taking so long. And I don't know why I can't find the stinking, is this it? It looks so different. It's hardly recognizable. And why is the wind picking up? This is in the worst biome in the world. But yes, look at this place. You can see the stands, but it is under heavy construction. See the scoreboard over here. The field, though, is heavily constructed. My goodness. Okay, so I'm not sure I would want to make a horde base here. I could. I could make a horde base anywhere. But this is too big also. Again, if you had a team that you wanted to play with, this might be a good option for you. This is the let me get over here a little bit. Let me get down a little bit. This is the athletic complex. It's huge. Again, this would be probably way too big for me. And why mess this up with the horde base, you know? I'm going to come raid this thing a lot. Looks like a fun place to visit. But I'm not sure I'd want to live here. And if it's in this biome, I'm 100% sure I'm not ever building a base in this biome because I hate it. Okay, so there's the new athletic complex. Okay, I've seen enough of that. Okay, also we have a hotel called Hotel Number 2 Haven Hotel. Let's go give it a look-see. All right. The Haven Hotel. And again, these are big POIs. It is 1, 2, 3, 2. What's 2, 4, 7 skulls? Okay, this is a whole day adventure here. Holy cow! Look at this thing. Look at the detail that they've. Who has the time to build one of these? That's what I'm saying. Well, people that get paid for it. Buzzards again. I hate buzzards. Got a nice swimming pool with some dead bodies in it. It's a huge complex, though. I'm gonna kill that buzzard. Again, I'm not gonna spoil the innards, but let you look at a huge complex. That's Hotel Haven. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm definitely going to be looking for that one. Okay, so that's Hotel Haven, and then we have a 7 days suite in the Tier 5 category. While we're doing that, I'm going to take a drink of my iced Americano. Okay, I don't like the fog here, but again, we're in the this is the 7 days suites. It's another big biome. Let me see if I can find the skulls on this one. There it is. This is the no, that's the Macklemore residence. There's the 7 days. It's got 2, 4. Oh, what's that? 6.5 skulls. Another really big complex. This is probably another adventure for a whole day. I'm not coming in here the first week, that's for sure. I don't think this is going to be in my first week. Let me back out here a little again and show you how big this thing is. Goodness gracious. Huge. But a lot of fun, looks like. Just kind of wondering where they're going to put the grand loot in these places. Just so cool looking. Nice little flyby here of the 7 days suite. Let's look at the next one, which is Grover High, a new school. All right, there's 3 of them on this map. Grover High. I wonder which is the one that's in the clear view. Let's try this one. Okay, this looks a lot better. Oh, how about some trees logging in right here? Okay. This is Grover High. Would you just leave me alone with the birds? Building 391, Grover High. Pretty cool. I don't know if there's a subfloor. I'm not going to do any spoilers here. We're just doing a flyover. I have no clue what it's like on the inside of these places. See if we can go in here and get the skulls to pop up. I don't know why they're not. There we go. Grover High is 5 red skulls, 1 orange. Again, this is probably not on my day 1 my day 1 what does it call it? It's supposed to help me in chat. Itinerary. That's what I wanted to say. My day 1 itinerary. Grover High School. You get so tired of seeing the same high school over and over. It's kind of fun to imagine what all is going to be inside this new one. Anyway, that's Grover High. And let's go to, let's see, the only one left on this map is the Minotaur Theater. The Minotaur Theater. And let's, southwest. I'm just trying to pick a biome that's not so. Okay, well, here we are. Again, a little cloudy outside. But this is Minotaur Theater. The eatery. Looks like it's okay, it is a, oh man, 7 skulls, 5 red, 2 orange. This is not gonna be it's not gonna be on my itinerary till I get to like level 50. I don't know. But I am going to be looking for this. This looks like a lot of fun. When I get a pile load of ammunition and I can go in and throw a hissy fit with my M60 and my automatic shotgun, this will be a lot of fun. Got Bear down here having a fight. Killing the zombie. Way to go, Bear. Gonna kill that other one. Okay, so this is the Minotaur Theater. Look for this in your traveling fun on 7 Days to Die 1.0. Some of you probably have already played some of these. I haven't. These are kind of new for me. I don't think I've been in anything this big yet. Okay, so that's the tour of the level 5. I don't think I missed anything. I did the army post, the complex. Yep. Okay, so let's go down to the 4s. You see there are a few more 4s. We got Army Camp 6, 7, Cave 9. Got another school, little academy. Caverns, Installation Blue Ridge. So we got several other here. Let's go to the Gold Rush Station here. It's an army camp. We're probably getting into the area where I might think about building a horde base. Okay, so here we are at Army Camp 6, I believe. New POI. This would be a good horde base for somebody. You've already got defensible walls, which you could block off, make the entrance your own. I like this a lot. Should be interesting, especially if you were in a team. Again, had friends. This is a big area. Big area for one guy. Wouldn't need this much at all, I don't think. But this is going to be a fun place to raid. I know that. And again, in my playthrough, I haven't seen this at all. Let's go see if I can pull up the bones for you. Why won't it pull up the bones? Did not make my entrance known. Well, this is kind of dumb. Doesn't seem to want to to show me what the heck we're running into here. Let me back off a little and come in. Maybe that's the trick. Okay, that's completely dumb. Okay, maybe this is a secret base for spies only. Oh well. Y'all can check this one out yourself, I guess. The spy base, the base that has no name. Except we know the name because we just looked at it. Okay. I think that's Army Base 6. I forgot the name of it. Gold Rush Station. That was Gold Rush. For those of you that are taking notes at home, that was Gold Rush Station. Okay, we're looking at Army Camp 7, which is the Installation Blue Ridge. Let's go to the Installation Blue Ridge. Again, we got the worst biome in the world. Oh, I know what this place is. Okay, let me back way off here, show you what we're looking at here. Okay, this is the base right here. And it doesn't look like much because it's all below ground. But this is what you're looking at, I think, here. Now, there is an entrance to it. I know what you're thinking. How the heck do you get in there? Here's the entrance. Walking up to that side, you think, well, there's nothing there. And then you get over to it and you see the Army Base 7 Blue Ridge Installation, or Installation Blue Ridge. And again, most of it I'm assuming is underground. Obviously, there's an entrance there. I'm assuming that's going to take you into the pits of hell, the pits of 7 days hell. And again, I'm not sure if they're going to let me. Oh, look at that guy on top. That's pretty awesome, dude. He's just jumping around like he owns the place. Here we go. So 4.5 skulls. Again, probably for most of us, for some of you 7-day hardcore vets, you might be coming in here with your stone axe or your stone dagger and no clothes on the first day. That will not be me at the military base 6. Hold on, I gotta get on multi-stream. There we go. Nobody has been talking anyway. Okay, so that is Army Base 7, Installation Blue Ridge. Okay, now we're going to something called the Arena Caverns. That kind of indicates it may be some type of a cavern. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Again, this is kind of a hidden thing, maybe. Is this little place a part of it, you think? I'm assuming there's the entrance, and there's probably a lot of fun happening underneath that. But I'm not sure if this little maybe he's the caretaker. Let's see when the skulls pop up here. They're not going to pop up because this is a secret place also. No, this is Navsgan National Forest. I think this might be a different POI. Not sure. I can't get the stinking skulls to come up. But this is the cavern, I believe. Again, I'm not going to go in. I'm not going to go under. I'm assuming that this is an underground base, underground POI, indicated by the name, the cavern. Hey, Captain, how are you doing? Oh, Captain Shane, how are you doing? I forgot I'm the captain. Golly, I need more iced Americano. Iced Americano with cream. It's very good. Okay, so this is the something something caverns. Not much to look at above because I'm assuming all of it is below. That is the Aranea. Not sure how you pronounce it. Aranea Caverns. Okay, we got two more, I think, on the level 4 tier. So let's go to the Calm Inn. Okay. Nice. Got a little inn here. This is the Calm Inn. Now, this is more the size that I'm looking at for me to make a base at. I've got more water to play in. You know, I love to drop zombies in water. Okay, stop it, please. So this is a possibility. It's big. You can see it is four red, one orange skull. The Calm Inn. Get up a little, you can see the scale of it here. It is it's a good size POI, and it's going to be a chore to clear it. So here's a possibility of a horde base. Again, might be difficult, but you have some type of defensible walls around it. Not sure how easy it would be. This would be pretty difficult. Because when you're building a horde base, you've got to have only one access to you. I can see multiple stairs, ladders. This place is going to be full of them. See a loot box right there I could go get. Okay, so this is the Calm Inn. I see some zombies. I should be in invisible mode. Let me do that. Yeah, I'm invisible now, so they won't bother me. Okay, the Calm Inn. There you go. Again, for those of you taking notes at home, this is a level 4 POI. The Calm Inn. Look for that on your travels. After the Calm Inn, we have one school left, and it's a tier 4, so I don't think it's going to be as big as the other school. But let's go look at this one, and I'm not sure where to go with this one, but we're clearing the snow. Okay, pretty. Looky here. We have the Favels Academy. Not sure how we want to pronounce that. It's a kind of inner city school. Um, Again, this would be a pretty tough place to come. What are these holes down here? Zombie traps. Again, I'm not going to do any spoilers, but you can see that's just the playground. It looked like there might be entrances to an underground. But anyway, this is the Favels Academy. Very, very interesting POI. I can't wait to see what's inside all these things. Now, again, this is going to be a. Let me get back out here. See if I can get the skulls to come up. Come on. Not going to work. Not going to work on me, are you? Not going to participate. Is it this whole thing here? No, can't be this whole thing. I must not be holding my tongue right. Can't get any kind of okay, I see some loot up here. Kind of a spoiler moment. That's probably not all the loot, but that's a good chunk of loot. Somebody's got a base built up here. They tried to survive. Tried to survive with this base right here on the upper floor of the Favels Academy. A lot of fun here, I can guarantee that. Trying to clear this place. It is level tier 4, so you know it's going to be fairly infested with the dead. Okay, let's go down to the tier 3s. And now we're getting into the smaller, moderately infested homes. And it looks like we just have 2 here in this map. And again, let me explain the mod that I'm using to find these places an asterisk by the new POIs. So if you install this mod and you're playing in game, when you approach a POI and the name pops up, if it's got a asterisk by it, that's telling you this is a brand new POI for 7 days 1.0, and they're color coded to tell you the difficulty. So I'm using that mod, and the disclaimer is I'm just going by the mod. So if there are more or less, or if one of these is wrong, you can let me know in chat. I'm going to link in the YouTube description the mod and the location of the mod so that you can go to it. You got Nexus mods, any of the mod things will have this probably, but I'm going to link the location of the mod that I'm using for the author to get credit for it, because it's pretty cool. I'm probably going to run this when I start my new mission next week. All that being said, I looked at several different maps, random generated maps that I have loaded, and it works on all of them. But I will say this: I did the Navscan map, and it didn't show all of the new POIs. They advertise over 100 new ones. Some of them are very small. Like I said, may just be a broken down car with a tent by it or something real small. That may be a lot of them, but there probably are more new POIs than I'm showing you today. That's what I'm saying, because as I looked at several different random gens versus the Navscan, I noticed that there were a couple new ones on this map that I didn't see, and Navscan had very few of the ones that I'm showing you today. They had a lot of these. Matter of fact, they had all these, but there are some new ones on this map that aren't on the other map, and so I'm saying I'm not sure if this is a complete list. I know it isn't, but this is what I'm showing you today. This is probably the majority of the new POIs. I will think I'm safe in saying that. So in the level 3 or the tier 3, we have the Towersley Estate. Okay, the Towersley Estate, and we're looking at POIs now that would be interesting to make a horde base out of. This one, though, is rather blah, but it is a new POI, the Towersley Estate. It's fairly broken down, you can see. But this is a new one. Just your standard affair, broken down, zombie infested home. The Towersley Estate. And it is fairly in need of repair. This would be something that would be on my early game itinerary for sure, for sure. Okay, so this is the Towersley Estate. Not much to show here, and I'm not going to go inside because I'm not spoiling it for you. Okay, so Towersley, you can see I have 6 on this map of this POI. I have 3 of this next one. This is the modern house that we're looking at, and then we're going to the old ranch 13, the Serrano residence is where we're going now. And again, I'm in the worst biome that you could possibly imagine, so I hate it over here. But this, it's in the burnt forest, which is a hated area. Unfortunately, though, well, there are others. There are others I could go to. But this would be a fairly easy POI to defend. It's got a base that's already got a brick wall around it, some type of wall. I'm not sure what it's made of, but this might be something not very interesting, though. It's just a house. I'm probably looking for something a little bit more interesting than this to make a horde base out of. But I'll let you decide. This might be something you would want to take on for a horde base. This would be, in my opinion, a very nice base. I could see this as somebody's base that they live in, craft in, not necessarily defending a blood moon in, but this might be a nice place to live if it's in another biome. Certainly it's got to be in another biome somewhere. Let's check this one out. Well, we're going to be in the same burnt biome. Okay, so we got 3 in this biome, and that's the deal. What if these are only going to be in a certain biome? No, this one looks like in a beautiful biome. Okay, now this is the type of place I would want to live in. The nice green, fertile, smoky, but yet fertile. Okay, I'm going to have to set the time again, aren't I? I'm going to have to redo the time. We're getting getting to be dark. Don't like looking at stuff in the dark. So let's do a set time. What are we on, day 29? Let's do 9 a.m. maybe. Did that work? There we go. We got chirping birds. Little better view of, and we're in the pine forest, which would be nice. This is a Serrano house. Little drive-by. Plenty of trees. Might be a nice place to live. I don't know. That's up to you. Pretty good size. Okay. We're going to move down now to the tier 2s, and I think we're probably going to have only 2 in this tier, which again is very interesting. You would think if there's 109, more than 100 POIs, new POIs, we're only seeing a small sample, but at least here's some. Let's go to the Slummet Apartments. Okay, the Slummet Apartments. Okay, again, you're looking at an apartment house that is in severe need of repair. Sewage problem. What does that mean? Well, this has to be the right apartments. Okay, but this doesn't look very serious at all. This is an apartment complex that is two skulls. You're probably going to get this early game, maybe a job or mission here, or probably a job you get from the trader, I would assume. The Summit Apartment. So much for that one. The Slummet. And good name for it because they're very slummy. Okay, this is one I want to see. The UFO Museum. The UFO Museum. Okay, this is a place I want to visit for sure. It's a small little place. Again, we're looking at tier 2 locations. It probably includes this farm building, I'm assuming, which is freaking awesome. A UFO museum with its own barn. I bet it's got stuff in there. I bet it's got UFO junk in there. Probably from Area 22 or whatever area it is. What area is it? Is it Area 901? Look, there's a UFO right there. There's a freaking UFO right there. Awesome. Oh, this one's next to a trader. Even better. This is pretty cool. I like this one a lot. I'm not sure I'm going to build a horde base here, but this might be a cool POI to just visit. This is the UFO Museum. UFO Museum and Farm. And I could see me building in the snow biome. Look at Look at this lumberjack punching a bear down here. What are you doing, dude? Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Well, it looks like the bear's going to win. Lumberjacks are pretty tough, though. Yeah, lumberjack's losing by a long way. That bear's tough. Okay. He wins and walks away. And all of that is taking place at the UFO Museum and Farm. A lot of fun. I'm going to enjoy this place. Okay, so I think that's all the Tier 2. We had the Slummit Apartments and the McPherson UFO Museum. It's labeled Farm 17, so I'm pretty confident that it includes the farm area and the barn, I'm thinking. Okay, we're getting down to the smaller POIs now. You say smaller, but there's none in the level 1, and it has been this way on every map that I've looked at. I didn't find any Tier 1 new POIs with the asterisk. And again, I'm going according to this mod, and I'm assuming that it is 100% accurate, and I'm also assuming that the 3 random gem maps I looked at didn't have any. So I'm assuming that there are few anyway. But you get to the zeros, and this is where you see all of the zeros, and you can faintly see a green asterisk by them. The others had yellow. For instance, let's go to the 5s here. The 5s have a yellow asterisk, and the greens are all in these smaller ones. And you can see how many there are. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 pages of brand new POIs that are smaller. And again, you look at the names of them: Lot Rural Filler, Lot Rural. If I can say that right, rural. If I wasn't a Texan, I could talk. Lot Rural Filler. There's a lot of those. Treehouse. I've been in the treehouse, and I thought that was new, but you never can tell, because you can play a lot of 7 Days to Die, but if you don't play on every map, you don't get. And they're random generated maps, so you don't get everything that's here. There's the shed. Treehouse Treasures, that's what it's called. Some of these are real small. Let's see if we can find one. There's a lot of new business parks. So, for instance, let's go to the Evant Business Park. I notice there's a lot of these around in the town areas. So this Evant Assurance, I'm assuming it is connected to this E-Wade tax. I thought it said evade tax for a minute. That's what we'd all would like to do, evade taxes. But there are a lot of these. These again are smaller. This would make a fun horde base, though, as you look at it. I think this would be a pretty cool horde base. Coming right out of here. Coming right up here to a killing area. Or a 2-level killing area. I don't know. There's possibilities. But anyway, there are a lot of POIs like this. The Evant Insurance Complex. The Lux restaurant is the same kind of thing. As far as I remember, it's kind of in a business area as well. See if we can find the name of it. There it is. There's the Lux restaurant. This again will be a fun new place to clear. Again, located in downtown. Um, Ostrich Hotel. A lot of these POIs I've seen, and I think they're new, but they're not. It's just because I've never played on a map that had them. And sometimes when you play on a map, you don't go to every stinking location on the map. Um, you just don't. Is this bus terminal over here new? Let's see if I can get the name of it. No, it's not playing fair with me. Let me get around here. Navsgan Bus Terminal. I thought this was new, but it may not be. Well, you stinking son of a gun. The Ostrich Hotel. Okay. You see up here it says Ostrich Hotel. I don't know why. Probably because I'm sitting right at it. It's not new. There was not an asterisk by it. See if I can sneak in here and get the name to pop up here on the bus terminal. So I don't know why I didn't. I don't know why it's not playing with me here. Maybe I'm not just hitting it in the right spot. If I was coming in here and coming right up to it on the ground. You piece of crap, you. Why won't it do it? Oh well. The best laid plans. Oh, there it is. Okay, I thought it was. There's the Navsgan bus terminal. It's one orange skull, and it had an asterisk by it, which means that this is a brand new POI as well. So, again, stuck here in the middle of town. But if I could get a flyover better. I'm not used to flying with the camera. The Navsgan bus terminal. Very interesting place to visit also. I'm going to come up here. Now that I know there's a bag up here, that's where I'm coming. But I think there's a lot of downtown little small businesses like this that are part of the Tier 1 or Tier 0. Let's see, Pete's Grill, Wiltronics Corner, AZ Sports Pavilion. All of these are. What am I doing? I want to go to page 2. Looking to see there's a lot of sheds, a lot of repeats here. On page 2, page 3, Rhythm and Blues District Circuit Split Station, just a number. Fallen Rock Apartments, Massive Gains Mall. Okay, I think this is just going to be a strip center mall. I think it's this thing right here. So I don't see if there's a front of it over here anywhere. Meltdowns. I don't know what the heck this is. I think it's this whole area right here is kind of a mall. I'm not sure. There's a Savage Countries over here. And I can't get the thing to load in on me. Yeah, I can't get the you think that would be better. Anyway, it's a new strip center down here somewhere. They call it a mall because it's several stores. I'm thinking. A lot of new downtown stuff. Nerds. Okay, there's a couple of places, and I think I'm just going to give you a look at them. See if I can remember where they're at. Hidden Hollow, maybe that's it. Yes. Hidden Hollow. There are a couple of places like this. You can see it's out in the middle of nowhere. And I'm not going to show you where the entrance is, but the secret giveaway is this stovepipe coming out right here. Okay, that's telling you that there's something unseen or below. And there's a secret entrance which you'll have to find on your own. I'm not going to give that away. But there are a couple places like this that you would not know to find them unless you accidentally ran across it or you saw it on somebody's video like me. All right. There's another one. That was Hidden Hollow. I don't think it was Morning Woods. No, it's not all. Was it on page 5? I can't. Camp Creek Fest, maybe. No, this is just a creepy camp. Again, these are small. They call them fillers. They're not heavily infested, but you will find some action here, I'm sure. And I can't remember. There's another hidden one, and I'm not going to tell you what it is because I can't remember. And I know that there's another one, and you've got to find it yourself. Tragedy Trailer. There's a lot of these are spread out. Many of them are the same thing, just spread out all over the maps. The Sizzle Shack. Mario Piper. It sounds like a pizza place. These are trailers. You can see they're going to be small trailer size. The Sizzle Shack. We got to look at that. Everybody wants to come to the Sizzle Shack. Something tells me they haven't had many customers lately, though. That's the only thing I'm saying. Home of Jack Canada. Here's the Sizzle Shack right here. Not much to it, huh? Anyway. That is it. We will leave it at that. Let's leave it at the Grover High School. One more look at it. This is probably one of my favorite places. Can't wait to come here. Because the high schools are always loaded with action. If you know what I mean. Loaded with action. Have you seen the K-drama, All of Us Are Dead? If you haven't, you need to see it. I think you can get it on Netflix now. I'm not sure. Maybe on one of the... I think I saw it on Netflix. All of Us Are Dead. Takes place in a high school in South Korea. And I won't spoil it for you, but it includes the undead. It's very good, though. Very good. And I would encourage you to go see All of Us Are Dead to get you ready to go to Grover High in 7 Days to Die 1.0. Well, that's it for the Captain. Short stream today. But I wanted to give you a brief look at some of the brand new POIs. And I know you're going to enjoy them as much as I'm going to enjoy them. And we'll see you later. Captain's out. Looking forward to next week. Going stable, hopefully, if the Lord's willing and the creeks don't drown you. What was it? I just had a phrase. Lord willing and the creek don't flood. That's what it is. But my 68-year-old brain couldn't spit it out fast enough. It was a perfect ending to a perfect stream. I can't believe I blew it. Anyway, you guys, thank you for joining in. Thank you, Shane. Thank you for the visit while we toured the new POIs. Captain's leaving the bridge. Headed to the ready room. Got to get some rest before the new mission starts next week. If things go the way they are planned. On the 25th, 7 Days to Die will go stable, requiring all new maps to be loaded. And so we'll be looking at that next Tuesday. And we'll be starting a brand new season where we go to Boldly, where no man has gone before, because we'll have a fresh map. Adios. Captain's out, as always.